co-sign.
Yeah.
2 co-hosts.
Bruce Saylor, a.k.a. Stephen A. Saylor.
Maine, a.k.a. the Deacon.
Let's go.
Why do they call you the Deacon, man?
Because I'm a deacon.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's self-explanatory.
Let's go.
So, Lakers and this whole super team, they just name it any name and saying they come to the Lakers. I think it's just a media frenzy now. They saying how Lakers could add Kemba Walker to their super team. I don't even know how to say it to the super team when it's just a regular team right now because there's nobody super that's on.
I'm happy to focus on a true Laker fan. You know, niggas might actually pull the biggest okie doke, and Paul George not even go there, even though he was from LA, and LeBron not even go there. They want to get the hopes and horse, like you said. And Kemba Walker, they don't need another forward. They don't need a point guard because they got Lonzo, which Magic drafted personally, and already LA loves Lonzo, and LeBron James plays point forward. Everybody knows that.
Ah, man, I just don't think LeBron James is going there, man. So I think Kawhi Leonard will be there before LeBron James get there. And in order to get Kawhi Leonard, that would give some stuff.
But you still wouldn't add another point guard in when you know that LeBron likes to play point forward. You know what I'm trying to say? So you wouldn't ruin your chances. LeBron is the biggest fish in the sea pond right now. You wouldn't want to ruin that by throwing some wild bait out there. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, no, you want to make him think he can touch the ball every time coming down the court.
Still gonna need room to keep him though. You know what I mean? You have to. Somebody's got to be moved. Why not? Why not it be Ball? And if Ball does move, why not add a Kemba Walker?
If Ball does move. But Magic took him and Lakers. He didn't do anything in his first year. He didn't overly impress you because I feel like Kyle Kuzma was the best rookie on that team. But he didn't do anything to make you think that we should trade him either. You know, he showed spurts, getting the team involved. He had a couple triple doubles. Did very low triple doubles. They were like 11, 11, 11.
Hey, great vision on the court.
Yes.
And when you have one of the best, if not best point guard that's running the operation, saying we like it. Can't question Magic Johnson.
One thing I say too is rumored that LeBron said he wants to play off the ball. We're gonna see how much that is rumored now.
Yeah, let me tell you, Michael Jordan said that one time when he went to the Wizards. Look what happened.
Yeah, I hope LeBron doesn't pull one of them Wizard deals like Michael Jordan. So we got Janarius Jenkins, another NFL player in the news, not for any NFL playing. Dead body found in his New Jersey home.
Oh shit!
Was he home?
Tell you the truth, this should turn the weekend at Bernie's. I don't want to hear about no other Giants players unless it's Odell Beckham Jr.
I barely want to hear about him unless it's on the field he's playing.
He's entertaining. He gets knocked out on the club on weekends, right? But go back to this story right here. I just find it time and time again how these NFL athletes' family members and fake blood members are getting these guys involved in so much stuff. I don't feel like the personal development is not there. A lot of NBA athletes are coming in, I think, with better mentorship. I don't know if it's from even from I feel like
management.
Yes, I'm in network marketing. I know from leadership down is very, very important. And the Roger Goodell and what's the NBA commissioner name? Adam Silver. It's they ran totally different ways. I feel like the NBA is more,
lenient and
player friendly. I think it's player friendly, and I don't know.
Happens.
But why do we have Michael Vick's, people are doing the pit bull thing? Why do we have these players coming in? Obviously, football is the most aggressive sport. So you gotta have different things. Yeah, like it's a tragic what happened to Aaron Hernandez. He's from Bloomfield too. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel like this right here. I don't know what's going on, but football players more likely than others. Knocking their girls out in elevators.
CTE maybe?
All type of other stuff is going on.
Well, first of all,
dead bodies.
Being a football player, it's an aggressive sport. So you got those aggressive people anyway. It doesn't match. CTE has nothing to do with the aggressiveness of somebody. They want to blame a whole bunch of other stuff. How about the medication they pumping into these folks?
How about we talk about how they don't allow players to use marijuana when a lot of players have been petitioning and they're getting addicted to Vicodins and all this stuff because marijuana is definitely a sleep aid. It curbs your appetite and obviously your body. Let's talk about that too. So a lot I don't think it is CTE like you said. It comes from that too. My man Josh Gordon's best wide receiver at that time in the league. I felt like talent wise, he could have been right there with Antonio Brown and Odell Beckham Jr. But
they want to smoke all the time.
He smoked, but that's what I'm trying to say. Why not? Why not letting the use of marijuana?
Well,
it's not baseball. It's not basketball. These players are getting contact every play. Bang, bang. I played football my whole life. I put up play college football, so I know. God bless me. I never got no injuries. I sprained my ankle a couple times, but I had concussions.
Stingers.
Stingers. I know that I'd be in the ice bath the next day. So I can only imagine. I didn't smoke weed at the time. I can only imagine how marijuana would have helped me out back then.
But the thing is too, would you justify a person drinking alcohol? That's legal. You know what I mean? And now also some people gonna say, well, that eased my pain, and then this.
That's
dude,
why I
and then
think
this
that.
dude James, you got this dude James. We'll get to this later. The dude Jameson Winston blaming it on alcohol. Now, should he be blaming on alcohol? Or should,
we're gonna talk about that, but he's just a big idiot and still crap.
We understand. I understand. I'm just making a point.
Yeah,
I understand. Making a point.
But
Absolutely.
still a laptop. No, came to it. But
Another NFL player.
Yeah, black quarterbacks, right? And I hate that it's a lot of our African American athletes that's always in it as an NFL or Spanish. What's going on?
Get your money, play your sport.
Johnny Manziel, you still
Go
good.
home. Just go home. Stay home.
No more dead bodies.
In the base.
Shit, and no more locker room pledge allegiance. Come on.
Oh man.
So now we got this mock top 5 NBA players by a sports writer. By
A whom?
any sports writer is a whom to me.
Any top 5 is gonna be very subjective. I want to hear y'all top 5s. How y'all ranking 1 through 5 too. Don't try to give me that. There's no particular order.
Bali, what up? Oh, hey, no, go ahead. What you got?
Top 5.
My top 5.
Maine.
In the league right now.
Of course, I'm going to go with LeBron James
Have to.
number 1.
That's everybody in
there. Because Kawhi didn't play, I would, even though they want to go, say, last year, whatever, I have to put Kevin Durant at number 2.
He had 2 MVPs, final MVPs.
And honestly, I'm putting Anthony Davis. I'm moving Anthony Davis up. When I seen him do this year, as far as stepping out, going and playing deep, he's number 3 right now to me. He is absolutely number. I understand Curry, how important Curry is to his team, and Curry can shoot and everything like that. But Anthony Davis is playing out of his mind on both ends of the floor. New Orleans go to the second round with nobody on the team except for him and Rondo. Come on, that's really impressive.
Who's agreeing with him?
That's really impressive.
And who's disagreeing with him? Let me know right now.
I got LeBron. We take Kawhi off this list just because Kawhi was in Portland. We don't know what he's going to do. He's going to play. We're going to go to LA, play San Antonio. Putting LeBron, putting Anthony Davis, putting Kevin Durant before Anthony Davis, and putting James Harden. I can't really put Steph in front of James Harden because Steph can have off nights when he wants to have off nights because he has KD. And the same thing with KD and Steph Curry.
Bullshit.
So now, and then for 5A, 5B, I got Russell Westbrook right there for 5B, but we're not doing
I said top 5.
5B.
All right, so listen, my number 1, the real number 1, Stephen A. Saylor. LeBron James obviously is the king. He's obviously the GOAT. He needs to be number 1. Number 2 is clearly Kevin Durant. Let's talk about Hardaway here. Even though he did the bitch move. Number 3, it gets interesting, but I still say you have to go with Steph Curry. James Harden has not proved it. He choked. I don't know what he did last year.
MVP?
If he didn't do
MVP
this year, I don't know what he did last year when he choked. And this year he didn't get it done either. He could have got it done. He was doing the same Euro step misses. Like I don't know what's going on. I know Chris Paul got injured. If Chris Paul didn't get injured, my money I would bet in the house that they were going to beat the Warriors. Actually, they had all the swagger. Chris Paul was matching every shot. But and then I gotta go with Anthony Davis' wingspan and the way he could do athletically. But I got to go with hardware. You know what I'm saying? James Harden not even in my top 5. He's right outside that list, top 6. Then we go Russell Westbrook. You know what I'm saying? Then we go. Who knows?
After that, we stop. We stop after the top 7.
Yeah, but I can't go with hardware, man, because then I have to put Klay Thompson in there. You know what I mean?
No, the reason why I gotta go with hardware because the talent gets the hardware. So I know you said something about because he has Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant wasn't there, and Steph Curry still led this team to the NBA Finals to beat LeBron James and Kyrie Irving. So yes, he had Klay and Draymond, but clearly Steph Curry.
No, he didn't beat. He did not beat Kyrie Irving. Was hurt after that first game, and so was Kevin Love.
Right. Draymond got injured too. So injuries happen. Draymond got they would have won back to back if Draymond got injured next year. So we could do the whole injury thing. Right. But I'm just gonna say that before Kevin Durant got there, Steph Curry was that nigga.
Young Body, who wins the argument between Bruce Seller and Maine?
No argument really won. I think both had clear comments on who could be top 5. It's really subjective at this point. It's really subjective. But in NBA right now, it's definitely clear of the elite. Top 8 players is clearly elite.
So the saga continues.
Absolutely, we'll see.
There's a bunch of all-stars, a handful of superstars.
Yeah. Absolutely.
There we go.
4, 5 superstars.
Let's get it hyped up. Woo!
Now we got the Me Too movement transition in this sports thing with Jameis Winston back in the news again for doing something very inappropriate. He apologizes for groping his Uber
Somebody said,
driver.
Donkey of the Decade.
Yeah.
Donkey of the Decade award.
Sexual assault.
Donkey of the decade. Oh no.
As a grown man, African American man, it's
Ain't that a
embarrassing.
song by Jamie Foxx? Yo?
Yes.
What the heck is going on?
Embarrassing. You gonna blame it on alcohol? No, blame it on yourself. You don't grope, touch nobody, let alone be a quarterback in the NFL.
I want to focus on the story of how are you getting yourself in these situations. I got to go back to Tiger Woods, right? When he got caught cheating, I was like, how are you getting caught cheating? I know I can't speak for you because so you probably be good at the grocery store. But if I'm a billionaire, I'm fucking bitches in private jets. We flying to Thailand. I'm coming back. Like he was getting caught. Like I got caught. Thanksgiving, his wife went through his phone. You get caught like a regular nigga. I don't make millions of dollars. You get caught like me. Like you're saying, like this guy. If you really want to do this, first of all, why don't they have a car service? Why don't they have mentors? Like I said, once again, black athletes in the NFL. Yeah. You're a quarterback in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, franchise player. What are you doing after you already done stole crab legs, yelled out "fuck her in the pussy" in the cafeteria?
Slurs.
Yeah, like this guy's crazy. I had to really say what he said, and then now you're doing this. You want to play a quarterback in the NFL or not? You see what they do? Black quarterbacks got a short leash. You're bugging.
See, the problem is with NFL is they take these kids, and he's only like 24 years old, so they want to make them, while they're mature and stuff like that or whatever. This dude 24 years old. If it was another 24-year-old groping that, nothing. But because he's in the NBA and because of his status, that's why it's a bigger issue.
And
Harvey Weinstein,
and skin color.
No. Well, how about the swimmer from Stanford? That they say that raped a girl and they got probation, or he got 3 months or something like that.
Skin color. Ben Roethlisberger has been accused of sexual assault 3-4 times, and he is
Gervais' team
never got sentenced to anything. Never got no has he ever been reprimanded?
I don't even want to talk about the whole Big Ben thing because that double standard since slavery happened in the United States of America is going to be Donald Trump's president. However, this guy's a fucking imbecile. Let's not get away from that. We can talk about all the other injustices and double standards.
It's not like it's his first time.
This guy's a fucking imbecile. White, black, green, or purple. Fact. Why are you in an Uber? First off,
he's a Bill Cosby.
Get rid of Maybach. Get drunk out for the weekend.
How do you even get to grow? What did you reach over? Did you open the door? Like
what are you doing? At what point do you think that
alcohol
niggas is crazy?
It's the alcohol.
Yeah, he deserves suspension. Take his money from him. Gone. A fool and his money may soon part.
I think Kyrie growing his beard was his second worst decision of his life. The first one was leaving LeBron James.
I actually brought this up because I feel the Celtics right now, what they need to do is trade Kyrie Irving because he said something that, I'm not going to sign an extension. I want to test the risk. Now, because he can get the maximum, coming up that next year.
He gonna get that money.
But but if somebody else offers him something that the Celtics won't, because they're going to need to keep them young players. Also, so they ain't going to want to give him $220 million.
Max deal. I think sometimes this is how a cookie crumbles. Karma. He wanted to get traded. He wanted to be his own team. Mm-hmm. Karma gods. Gets injured again. These young bucks, Marcus Smart, young buck, Jason Tatum, superstars is his team now. I think Kyrie just got D-blocked, and not just Jason Tatum, but Jason Tatum, Green. They collectively D-blocked this team because they showed you in the coach. The coach. We don't need Kyrie. It's some team that I come across. This coach is just a coach of year 2. Next year, it's gonna be running up again. With this guy Stevens, with these young players, he showed you what he could do with a squad like this. Gordon Hayward got into the first game. He did a great job. Kyrie gets in, and they never miss a beat. And they go play LeBron in a 7-game series.
You know who's the MVP?
So Kyrie Karma, baby.
You know who the MVP in this team is? Al Horford.
Al Horford.
Al Horford. When this dude, even on Atlanta was going deep into the playoff with this dude. When he left, they fell off. He went to the Celtics, and these dudes are going deep into the playoff. He keeps everything under control. With these young kids, I seen him when he was off the court, they didn't know what to do. When he got back on the court, everything was running like the way Brad Stevens wanted it.
One thing I like about Al Horford, you're right about that. He was definitely the anchor. One thing I like Al Horford is that yes, he's gonna get the double-doubles, like Kevin Love, whatever. He's gonna do it. But he does those things that Kevin Love just don't do enough. Like he just does those puts it back up, like the energy, like you're saying, like
defense, and having these young kids in the place where they're supposed to be at. He's the general on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Even defensively,
I think Marcus Smart tried to take leadership role too during the latter part of that run. I seen that when he came up the bench. Marcus Smart was definitely Al Horford. Definitely, he's the anchor. He's been there, but I like Marcus Smart. I think he stepped up a lot when Kyrie.
Well, he had to.
Yeah.
He had no choice. He had no choice, you know.
Definitely.
But they
Rozier is smart. That guard combination is crazy.
Yes. Back to Kawhi. Spurs engage with Lakers, Celtics, and Kawhi Leonard trade talks. We don't know. It's all a woozy. So was he? Does Kawhi stay? Did they try to get him?
Yeah.
Contract extension. Does he go to LA? Celtics try to get him. To me, Celtics in LA. Celtics are in a better opposition to LA. They went to Eastern Conference Finals. They don't need to get rid of none of their young core because they have 2 All-Stars that were injured, didn't even play. So why would they try to get another All-Star to mesh with a team that they didn't even mesh together already with their current roster?
But you know what? Let me tell you something. If I'm the Celtics and I got a chance to get Kawhi Leonard, man, that makes a defensive team even better when you add a defensive player of the year on your team.
Absolutely.
And not only is he a defensive player, the boy can score. So it's not like you're losing anything if you get
Give
rid
him
of
Gordon
these
Hayward,
guys,
right?
man.
Trade Gordon Hayward to the Spurs. Hey, here, take Gordon Hayward.
Wow.
We take your injured player for our injured player in another draft pick and one young core person.
Maybe.
I mean, I'm gonna end it with it's probably like 4 things is guaranteed. Guaranteed. All right. Death, taxes. This guy James Winston's gonna be a fucking imbecile, and Kawhi Leonard is not gonna be on the Spurs next year.
Definitely. You're not.
So,
They should trade him, get them picks.
yes, trade him, get them picks.
Jets,
Jets.
Talking about
Lose.
doesn't matter.
I like my man Gary Vaynerchuk. He's he's one of my billionaire entrepreneur moguls, and he wants to buy the Jets. So he's always talking about the Jets and stuff like that.
See, the problem with people and they have with my team is that, see, we don't try to win.
You
We try to stay
play the 6th
consistent.
game with the Giants.
And we've been consistent for the past 12 years. We've been consistently losing. So
Yeah.
while everybody else trying to win and
Just like the Knicks.
teams hopes up so high, we don't do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think a couple things hurt
jobs.
jobs. Rex Ryan's animated this because he had a great defense, Bar Scott stuff, and all never to get a hump. And the infamous butt fumble. Once Mark Sanchez was a quarterback for your team,
Why everybody gotta bring that up?
it was doomed. It was doomed. It was like where's Jenny Broadway Joe?
But you know what? He did. Listen, I tell you this though.
I really don't think Mark
He
Sanchez is a
did.
bum,
He did have. He did have 2 really good games against 2 championship teams. Then it Colts.
It was Joe Flacco. They had good
the
defense.
Colts. If the Colts doesn't, if the Colts,
Joe Flacco syndrome.
if our running back don't get hurt, we can win that game. And he actually brought them back with his arm against Pittsburgh. You know, we needed one more stop. We get the one more stop. He might throw a touchdown. He might get some field goal range where we can score. The problem is
Tim Tebow made a good throw too.
The problem is that we didn't have any offensive players outside the running backs. No receivers.
Did you ever bring Plaxico Burress in for 1 year?
They tried to do
After
anything.
he shot himself, man. Come
They
on,
tried to do
man.
anything they could do.
I remember
Me,
that.
like my
But their
Eagles.
defense, they
Fly.
defensive team.
Braylon Edwards never
never got
he never was
that.
a number 1, like real number
Right.
1 receiver.
Yes.
Right.
They're trying you out, young Bali. What happened? Can you say that
A
again?
team like
Fly. Hold on.
Fly
Say.
Eagles fly. Team like
Flap the wings.
yes. I'm a diehard Eagles fan. Whether we and we won.
Hey, fly high league. Fly high league.
We expect
Yes.
and show people how to beat the Patriots in the Bill Belichick regime. You don't play to lose. You play to win. You can't play scared.
The Giants did it twice.
Not to lose.
Yes, they showed.
They played not to lose.
And everybody else still played to.
And if you ask me, the Eagles,
Who's agree with him? Who disagree with
the
him?
Eagles should have beat them by more. Their defense wasn't on their game. Their defense was
Yes.
on the game.
It was supposed to be a blowout. The
It
score
should have
doesn't
been a
show
blowout.
what the game
I
should
can't
have
even.
been.
I can't
It should have been a
literally.
blowout.
You can't.
I can't disagree with it.
I do believe that, but at the end of the time, you gotta give credit to Bill Belichick.
Gotta give
number
credit to Tom Brady.
And number 2, Gronkowski. They couldn't do nothing. They came out had 3 straight touchdowns with Gronkowski. No defense can stop that. You show me a defense that can stop that, and I'll give you $1 million.